Okay, our last column to calculate is our markup percentage. Our markup percentage obviously is going to be a percentage, and it does require a formula. So anytime again we do a formula, we're going to start off with an equal sign, and we're going to want to determine how much in terms of percentage we have markup. So if we have to determine our markup percentage, we're going to have to divide. And we're going to divide our price per unit, which is $1, and we're going to divide that, which is D4, divided by C4, and enter. And you'll see it's a markup percentage of over 100%, or over 1 the whole number, 1.61. So what we're going to do is, since we're looking for a percentage, we're going to go up here, and there's a percentage markup right there, percentage style format, and we're going to click on that, and you can see that our markup percentage is 161%, which is good, because if you just had a 100% markup, then you would be selling for an equal amount. So I'm going to do the same thing, equal our $1 divided by our 62, and get enter. And you can again click back on it and click on this, or you could click on this percentage, go to the format painter, and click on your percentage. Another obvious way to do that is to do your entire column. So 1 divided by Reese's, a little cheaper to buy, 58 cents. So we get a little bit higher markup on that. So it means Reese's Cups is more profitable for us to sell. And we might select the rest of this column, because it's a percentage column, and format it as such, a percentage. So then in our next calculation, we can do equals $1 divided by 62, and it'll go ahead and format it in a percentage for us. So we'll go ahead and finish that column and format it in percentage. Your spreadsheet will be completed to that point. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to expand some worksheets, and we're going to go into some more worksheets. So when you open an Excel file, you get automatically 3 worksheets in the workbook. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see Sheet 1, which is what we've been working on. We also have a Sheet 2 and a Sheet 3 given to us. So we're going to click on Sheet 2 here, and you'll see that it's another blank spreadsheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to move some things from Sheet 1 to Sheet 2, and I'm going to start off here in A3, okay, in cell A3. So you need to select A3 and hit an equal sign. This is hard but simple. So click on an equal sign in column A3 of Sheet 2, and then go back down here and click on Sheet 1. Don't click off of it. Just click on A3 and click on your equal sign, and then go down here and click on Sheet 1, and go up here and click on the word candy. And you'll see you'll get your squiggly line. Okay? While that squiggly line's in motion, hit your enter button, and it'll jump back to Sheet 2 automatically, and it'll include the word candy. Because we use the equal sign, we can, as a matter of fact, let's use it one more time just so I can show you. The equal sign, and we're just going to transfer this row using what's called cell referencing. And we're going to click on the word Snickers and hit enter. And I'll do it again, equals Sheet 1, Butterfinger, enter. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to go ahead and make my column A a little wider to accommodate all my text. I'm going to click on the word Butterfinger here, and in the bottom right hand corner of this cell there's a little black dot, and if you'll put your insertion point right over that little black dot, you see it changes to a little black cross. And if you'll grab that, it's called an autofill, and click on it and drag it down, it'll enter your text for you that is on sheet 1. It's kind of like copying and pasting, except it's different. I'll show you how that it's different. In other words, let's say on sheet 1 that Reese's was a Heath bar. So if I went back to sheet 1, you don't have to do this, but if I change the word to Heath and hit enter, and then I go to sheet 2, you'll see that it automatically changed to Heath. I'm going to go back and change it to Reese's. Oops. Enter. And then I'll go to sheet 2. Oh, I missed it. I'll put that on sheet 2. Well, let's go back and re-drag it there. So I should have Snickers, Butterfinger, Heath, Reese's, Milky Way. And I have the same thing on sheet 2. Okay. Now what the boss of the concession stand has done is asked to determine the total number of units sold for each category and what the profit is for each of those categories, for each item in each category. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to number of units sold, and it equals, and we're going to go to sheet 1, and our number of units sold right here is 193, and we're going to hit enter, and you'll see that that 193 appears at candy, which is in the wrong spot. So I'm going to delete it, go down to Snickers. I make mistakes too. Go to 193 by Snickers, hit enter. I'm going to go back and click on it. I'm going to grab my little black autofill button, and I'm going to drag it down. You'll notice by drinks you get a 0. We can delete that 0. By food you get a 0. And we can delete that 0. Make it a little bigger so that you can see it. Whoops, maybe not that big. There we go. And there you get an idea of what it's like. Obviously, this is currency, so we're going to select it. Hit our currency bar, and I get tic-tac-toes. When I get tic-tac-toes, it means my column width is not wide enough. I'm going to auto-format it. So I'm going to put my insertion point between the B and the C and double-click, and it'll widen the row as far as it needs to be.